So the wealth tax, guys, is obviously a big thing this week. I was trying to work out why it suddenly gathered speed. You know, like, what? Why is it now on the front pages of the centre-right and right-wing tabloids? Why is it now suddenly getting airtime? You know, because it's been bandied about for a while by activists, left-wing lobbyists, left-wing think tanks, progressive, independent journalist types, right? Like, why now are we all talking about a wealth tax? Like, imagine how pissed off you'd be if you were Gary Stevenson right now. Just imagine how annoyed you would be if you spend your whole life campaigning and lobbying for a wealth tax, and then the week that it goes off, the week that it blows up, where are you? Where is he? Where is that motherfucker? He's drinking sake in Hong Kong or Japan or something. Like this week? This is the week, is it? That you're going to talk about the way? Oh, you know, he's really missed the boat. Sorry, Gary. And it's to everybody's detriment as well, by the way, that he's not around to talk about this while it's blowing up, because nobody makes the case more earnestly or coherently than him, do they? I don't think. You know, he's a great communicator. He's lived through the poverty in his upbringing. He's engaging to listen to. And people are often, you know, on the right, people are often like, well, he wasn't even the best trader in the world, though. Like he said he was the biggest, bestest, amazing trader in the world when he was at Citibank, but I don't think that he was. And I'm always like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the guy. So I don't know his entire biography or whatever. You know, whether he made 3 million or 10 million, though, doesn't change the chess pieces for me. Do you know what I mean? Like there is ballooning inequality. It is inarguably getting worse. So maybe we should look at that, right? But he wasn't the best trader in the world, though. He wasn't. I'm like, okay, so he doesn't have a point about anything. Well, yeah, that's right. Shut the fuck up then. So anyway, yes, a wealth tax is being fought over, pulled apart, strategized, discussed, reanalyzed. It's a big thing this week. And Gary Stevenson, Gary's Economics, I think he's just taken a break, hasn't he? Haven't heard much from him. I haven't seen him on any, you know, question time things. I haven't seen any new videos on his channel come up. But in his absence, of course, all of the usual mediums of tedium, all of the pundits, the usual talking heads are doing their thing. You've got your Nick Ferraris, the IEA, the Institute of Economic Affairs, the Telegraph, GB News, Talk TV, all of them are clutching their pearls and doing their level best to convince us that we shouldn't tax the super wealthy.
Is the Labour government considering a wealth tax, yes or no?
So some of the decisions that we've taken in the last year, we have asked those
which has been fun to observe. Because obviously we should, right? It's self-evident that we should. Morally, we should. They pay a distinctly lower rate, like broadly speaking. Less of their money goes on tax than you or I. It's not like they've had a really tough 20 years as well. In parallel with us, they've actually done really well. So morally, economically, fiscally, all of it stacks up. But you can absolutely guarantee, you can bet your bottom dollar, euro or pound, that these think tanks, these lobbyists will absolutely pull out the most ridiculous reasons why we shouldn't, right? So I was having some fun yesterday. I was having some, I was making kind of like parodical predictions on Blue Sky yesterday afternoon. I was trying to think of the most ridiculous reasons for why we shouldn't tax the rich. So see what you think, guys. We shouldn't tax the rich because rich is subjective. isn't it? Because, first we need to define what does rich actually mean, really, right? I mean, we're in a cost of living crisis, aren't we? And frankly, let me tell you, you dirty little pover, frankly, £20 million doesn't go as far as you might imagine. So what is rich really, guys, when you think about it? We should not tax the rich because it's always tax the rich this and, attack the rich for that and, we'll get the bloody rich to pay for it. Well, I'm sorry, no. Okay, it's not fair. We are tired of it. How come you never hear of a wealth tax being applied to poor people's stock portfolios? We shouldn't. I'm going to continue. We shouldn't tax the rich. We should not tax the rich because a lot of these people have generations deep inherited wealth. So it's probably already taxed when it was earned by their slaves and servants and peasants that were in turn owned by those families back in the 1700s or something. So really, it would be like double taxing them, wouldn't it, when you think about it? And no, we should not tax the rich, guys. Of course we shouldn't tax the rich. Those with the broadest shoulders. Of course we shouldn't tax them. And you know why? Because they're not used to it. Rich people don't pay tax. What planet are you living on? What country do you think this is? Our rich people do not pay tax. They won't be used to it. It will bamboozle them. They may well go into shock and everything. Like, what if a couple of them had a bloody heart attack or something? What if they died? It would deprive the poor of another symbol of aspiration to look up to. And you there. Yeah, I see you laugh. How could you be so bloody callous? Why would you seek to rob the poor of that, of their inspiration to do better in life? Seriously. Why?
Just another video with Adrian Thompson.